Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nerds in the Gym podcast on remote. I'm Brandon.
I'm Marco. Today is December 29th, 2020. Just a couple more days, and then 2020 is over and on to 2021. What's funny about that, huh?
You nailed it. I was
Yes.
waiting for you to screw up, and it just never happened.
We're always waiting for me to screw up. Oh, man. But yeah, it's been an interesting year to say the least. Somehow we have COVID-19 in 2020 because it originated in 2019. And so, yeah, we're going on to year two of a pandemic, I guess. If you really think about it, that's just going to be fun.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Did you hear about the stimulus?
I heard, again, different things.
Well, so the House passed it, but the Senate blocked the appeal or whatever to get it up to $2,000 from $600. They're going to probably re-vote on it in a couple days, but dependent adults are eligible this time.
Oh, did you get left out last time?
I did get left out last time
Oh,
because
that's a
of
shame.
my mother. I hope she heard that.
She's busy.
Yes, I live in my mother's basement, ladies and gentlemen. That's where I am right now. But not for long.
Only 8 to 10 more years. No, so I heard different things about
That's
it.
if
I know
I'm
it's all
lucky.
tied up.
Yeah.
You think you're getting kicked out?
I'm saying that's if I'm lucky with money and stuff. It may be longer.
Oh, you think it's going to be longer?
It could be longer. I gotta find myself a sugar mama.
We can't say names on the podcast, but you know who exactly I'm thinking of.
Awful. Terrible humor. Can't say
Awfully
that.
cool. Which is awful because it's a podcast too, so you're just laughing at an inside joke.
There is one other person that gets in. It's Joe.
Besides this morning, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. How was the holiday?
The most that happened was the holiday workout I had with at the gym. Oh wait, speaking of that one other person that would get it, he just sent a text. Go ahead, guys, having some generator trouble. Oh, somebody doesn't have his power because he decides to live out in the middle of nowhere and use solar energy when he's surrounded by trees. So how's he getting that solar energy, ladies and gentlemen? He's not. God.
You're taking it too literally. What's going on is he's having trouble generating the enthusiasm, maybe.
Oh, okay.
He has one leg, Marco. Maybe
You know
generating the power to set up his laptop.
You know what? Let's give him a new leg. We'll make him the Frankenstein monster.
What a throwback reach of a reference.
I didn't see Frankenstein when I was younger. I don't know the story or the tale of the monster. Oh,
I
Frankenstein.
also laugh that you think it's a movie and not a book.
Oh, wait, that's right. Those were a thing in the past.
Is that what Kindles used to be? Where did you plug them in?
Oh, man. I'm so 2000s born.
You're not kidding. So good holiday though?
Yeah, I even, what did I do? Oh, did gift giving in the morning between my mom, my younger brother, and me, and then I went to my dad's house for a few hours later, and then that was it. Saw 3 people on Christmas.
I saw one. Takes all of us, folks.
Oh, man, wow. You really had to one-up me. Actually, one down me because it was one less, but...
Oh, there's nothing going on at your dad's house, is what you're saying?
I said I saw 3 people. You said you saw 2.
No, I saw one.
Oh, you saw... Oh, so you 2 downed me.
Yeah, 2 down you. All right, man. You want to just get into it?
Yeah. Oh, are we getting into some Star Wars stuff? Is that what's happening?
You want to hit Star Wars?
Oh, we're gonna get to Star Wars.
Grogu.
Oh yes, I got my own baby Grogu. It's my baby. Coming around everywhere.
I think it's funny for now, but in a month or two, it's going to be really weird.
Why? What would make it weird?
Just the length of time that a grown man is walking around with a doll.
You know what? I will make sure I keep walking around with it then.
Does Grogu do anything special? Is it like talk or?
No. I can control his arms. That's the most he can do. There's nothing on him. He's a little plush with plastic hands and plastic head.
It's too soon, Marco.
Do you know I put him on the free side of my bed because I don't have a girlfriend, so he goes on the free side. It's so ridiculous. I'm never going to continue with that. It just sounds so sad and depressing.
What, that you're spooning a doll because you don't have a girlfriend? Yeah, just a little, buddy.
Star
This
Wars
podcast is a whole new audience. A bunch of weirdos now that like to spoon dolls like you do. You're going to start getting. You have to start getting some mail from like the American Doll Association.
No. I'm just gonna get mail from fans, but they're just gonna send me in spoons now. That's all I'm gonna get. Fan mail. It's just gonna be spoons.
Spoons are just hatred or free Grogu.
Oh man. Hey, so what was it? Oh, we were gonna talk about the Bad Batch.
Yeah, we didn't hit that last episode. Happy with the idea? For those of you that don't know, Bad Batch was part of the Clone Wars series. They were in what, 8 episodes between the 2 seasons?
They were just in the final season 7 for those first 3 episodes.
I thought they were in there earlier, no?
No.
The Bad Batch?
No.
Weren't they on the they did the training episode?
Nope, that was the original squadron with Fives, Echo, Heavy, and who else? All of them end up dying. Echo, I think, was the only one that didn't die. Echo ends up becoming one of the Bad Batch, though. Because of when he got captured by the droids, they like enhanced him with all the information and stuff for the Separatists.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, no. They were just in the main group was there just for the ending. The only one that came back was Echo, but that was his first time becoming a Bad Batch member.
Are you excited for this? I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't know. Where does this fall in the timeline? Do we know?
I think it happens.
I assume it has to be.
It happens right after we see them in season 7. So, like, it's the last of the Clone Wars era we're getting. I just don't know what their role will, like, what are they doing? I'm not sure, like, does Order 66 affect them? Are they going to be going after Jedi and stuff? Like, like, I don't know what it's going to be exactly.
I assume it's got to be before that. I don't know if you want to take those characters and turn them against the Jedi and have a bunch of anti-heroes.
I don't know. I think they'll do that, though, because we've already seen the Clone Wars. We've already seen everything that has happened during that time period, mainly. I really think that I wonder if maybe they won't be affected by Order 66 because they're not an exact replica of the rest.
Right. Oh, you think they're defaults?
Yeah. Having some troubles there? What are you doing?
I'm having some audio trouble.
Oh. With your own microphone, or?
Just hearing you, oddly enough.
Oh. In podcasts, we have some technical difficulties. Well, I don't. I'm fine. It's I sound
all
well.
right. I think I'm back.
Was I cutting out?
You were cutting out, yeah.
So everything's fine and dandy. Everything's good now.
Yeah, everything's back. I had some wires touching that I don't think we're supposed to.
Oh man, house fire.
You make that joke, but you don't own a house. You don't make that joke.
That is true.
I just want a bunch of scented candles.
Well, technically, basically, I get a free house half the year.
Do tell.
Like, I have a free home the entire year, but nobody lives here every other week, so I just get a free home half the year. It's great.
Well, that's a shame. If you could have like a solid 6 months and then share it for 6 months, every other week is kind of tough.
Yeah, it is. It is. Worst part is unlike most college students, they would really take advantage of this. I don't. It's just left vacant. Me sitting in one corner of the basement.
You just enjoy the sounds of silence.
Yeah. Just sit here with my own thoughts. I'm not thinking about much either, I'll tell you that much.
No?
No. Except for when I look at my white ceiling. Call back to the first podcast we released.
Just count those minutes.
But yeah, Bad Batch. I'll watch it. I'll give it a go. I don't know. It's going to pull me in, though.
You do or don't?
I don't know if it will. I think it definitely has potential with the characters we have and everything, but I'm just not sure where the story's going to go.
Okay. Hey, Marco, do me a favor. Turn me down if you can still hear me. Because I can hear me.
Oh, you can hear yourself. Cool. All right, you're turned down?
Check. 1, 2, 3, check. You can still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, that's fine. I don't hear me anymore.
Cool.
That was going to be super annoying for people to listen to.
On your end.
All right, so we usually talk about Marvel. We've hit Star Wars. Wonder Woman released. Are you planning on watching it?
I don't know. Like, I saw the first Wonder Woman. I liked it. It was okay, but how do I just need HBO Max or something?
Yeah.
There's no extra fee?
There's an extra fee.
God
well, wait.
Darn
so
it.
You have cable, right?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to add it to your
I don't.
cable.
My mom pays for it. She has cable.
Yeah, so get her sign-in info. Sign up for HBO Max. It's a 7-day free trial.
I already have
So just make
HBO
sure
Max.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Excuse us. Us peasants over here had to do the free trial. I didn't realize you're already burning $15 a month.
No, I think I
Euphoria.
get a student discount or something where I get like $5 per year.
$5 a year.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I'll do $5 a year.
Yeah. But like it comes with I think it's Showtime, Hulu, and Disney Plus. I don't know how I have it. Maybe I am just signed into my mom's thing. I can check right now.
Somehow someone's getting robbed.
Oh wait, maybe it's my neighbor's account. Did we both go to Neighbors?
Yeah, we want Neighbors.
All right, it's not gonna load. But
you can go to Neighbors, just don't go to Neighbors 2.
Hey, the sorority rises or whatever with Seth Rogen.
I'm glad you got that one. You and me might be the only two that saw that movie.
I saw those movies. They were ridiculous.
I think between the two of those movies, they each were a half a good film. So if you watch them back to back, you're okay.
Oh my God.
I would say the first half of the first one's good. And then I'd say the first half, I think they just have trouble finishing.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that was weird because Skype just popped up saying it's not picking up any mic audio, and I was like, hold on a second. But I guess we're fine. No, they did what Alvin and the Chipmunks did. The first one was based off of men, and then the second one they based off of female characters. Because Alvin and the Chipmunks, the first one was based off the original 3, and then they got the Squeakquel, which had the 3 female characters, which were the exact same as the male characters.
Well, that's from the cartoon. They always
Yeah.
had the the chipmunkettes, chipettes.
Yes, Chipette.
There we go. Did they also do a third one?
I think they had like 4 of them.
What's funny is the one that plays Dave in those movies. He was really famous from the Kevin Smith franchises. So Kevin Smith did a movie a couple years ago, and he was in it, and they were just talking about sequels. And he's doing this long monologue how Star Wars isn't a reboot, it's a continuation, and that some movie franchises will sequel, and in some cases he looks to the camera and goes, "Squeakwill," and it pauses on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Currently, I am searching to see what the Alvin and the Chipmunks is looking like, but I'm not. Oh my god, they have so much Alvin and the Chipmunk stuff. What is this, Brandon? I wasn't alive
Share
during
screen.
this era. Hold on. Skype. Share screen. Like, what is, like, all of this?
Oh, Alvin and the Chipmunks have been around since at least the 70s. They started out as like records. They were just people singing songs, and they sped up the records, and they sound like chipmunks.
All right, so
then they go ahead.
They had one in. This is the original one in 07. Let's see. Usually they have like a. Okay, then they had the Squeakquel, Chipwrecked, and the Road Chip. So they had 4 of them.
Really?
On these
I
newer
remember
ones.
Are they the same ones? Like the same group?
Yeah.
I mean, if people like them, more power to them.
I think these last 3 all have the Chipettes in them.
Which is fine. I can handle strong female characters.
Were they strong? They were chipmunks, Brandon.
Just as strong as the male chipmunks.
Okay, true. True.
And we're back.
Yeah, and we're back. Don't worry,
Very similar to Alvin.
I got everything on screen there.
Very similar to Alvin and the Chipmunks is Chip and Dale, which Andy Samberg from Brooklyn Nine-Nine is going to be voicing one of the Chipmunks.
Really?
Sorry. Chip and Dale. Yeah, they're still Chipmunks.
Speaking of Andy Samberg,
hit me.
I heard IGN put out like their movie review or something of the year, and they said Palm Springs was like the best one or something.
I heard nothing but good things.
Really? I don't know much about it.
I think it was an indie film. And
okay. It released on Hulu, right?
It released on Hulu right early into COVID.
Okay.
It came out. I think him and his wife did it together. It's about this guy who lives the same day every day.
So it's like Groundhog's Day.
More or less like the Adam Sandler Drew Barrymore film.
50 First Dates?
Yep. So he relives the same day over and over. He hooks up with this girl at a wedding. All of a sudden, she's reliving the same day with him. And he's been doing this for years.
Okay.
So, I mean, it seems like a good premise.
Yeah, it does. But, I don't know. They just said it was really good. I feel like I should see it. I'm an Andy Samberg supporter, so.
I was about to say, the 2 parts of this podcast that are here tonight, big Andy Samberg fans.
Yeah.
We both watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Lonely Island. We worked out to that all summer.
I just had sex.
She said she wanted to fuck me with a uniform on.
She grabbed me by the back. It's going,
gone. I never finished sex because I'm so juiced out. You can't say the next line because I'll just have to clip it.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say it too, and I was like, hold on a second. Getting better.
My thing is, I feel like they're not getting enough respect for that album, the Oakland Nights. I feel like no one talked about it.
It's about baseball.
Is it? Is it about baseball?
It's about what? 2 baseball players?
Oh, you don't know about the Bash Brothers?
Kind of. I played baseball for
There's
15 years.
a really good documentary. I'm trying to think of what it is. ESPN did it, but they were just two guys for the Oakland A's: Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco. Mark McGwire would go on to play for the Arizona Cardinals,
And he was juiced up on steroids.
allegedly, counselor.
The song even says it, and we know they're the ones singing it.
And then, did you ever watch the Netflix videos that went with it?
I watched a couple of them. Not many, though.
There's not many. I think they only did half the. It was only like 33 minutes long. It's not a long album.
I think I watched it for 2 songs. I watched like 10 minutes of stuff.
How dare you? You get back into it.
You want me to go watch them?
Watch it right now. I'll hold.
I remember I watched a video and they were going over like some of the best like special effects. And they were going over the Lonely Island's Bash Brothers thing, and they said for like a music video and stuff, it's actually like some of the best special effects that they could have gotten. Like it was actually a like pretty high production value shooting.
Well, that's Netflix money. Netflix just writes blank checks
Yeah.
and lets people do what
Was
they
that
want.
a Netflix contract?
Yeah, that was done with Netflix.
I didn't know that. I know it was originally on Netflix, but I didn't know it was a Netflix contract.
I don't know how they worked it out because I'm sure they got to keep their music rights.
Yeah.
They want to give that up, but I would love to see them live and perform just like a medley of those songs. Put on some Oakland A's gear.
They're not going to be able to go live for such a long time.
No. Now I want to circle back to what you were saying about the music video. Music videos back in like the 80s, that's how you made money.
Yeah.
Like if you had a top video, it got played a lot, and
Yeah. Was that Take On Me like the first one?
No, Money for Nothing.
Money for Nothing. There was something about Take On Me that was like important about its music video, I thought.
Have you ever watched the music video?
No.
We don't even have to play the song because we're going to get striked anyways. Hold on, let me share some screen real quick for you.
Oh, you're going to share some screen with me?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm so happy.
So, Aha's Take On Me. You got me up there?
Yep. Take me to church, I was like, I know that song, but I don't know the words.
Oh, no worries. Take On Me. So this is the music video.
Okay.
You didn't hear any of that?
No.
So I'll just mute it. So this is like high tech for the time. They pretty much took a cartoon and made it come to life.
Okay. Take me on. I tried. Take on me.
All right. So that was Take On Me.
Ever's ears I just made bleed.
I was about to say. Let me just unshare.
Yeah, you unshare. I think you are unshared.
Right. Yep. I'm a quick learn.
Yes.
I don't know. Do you remember why we were talking? Oh, music videos. So the music videos crashed probably when I was in high school, like in
What do you mean crashed?
09.
Like they just stopped?
They just stopped. No one put them on TV anymore.
Okay. Was that because of YouTube though?
YouTube played a little bit of a role in it.
All right.
But it wasn't making money like it used to. Like there were some music videos, but I assume by the time you got 12, 13, they were already gone.
Yeah.
So music videos are kind of coming back a little bit, but it's all YouTube. And since it's YouTube, like you only make so much money.
Yeah.
So you only invest so much money into a music video. So the idea that Lonely Island was able to invest that type of money. And honestly, it's hilarious. 33 minutes long. Check it out.
Do you think they're making another album?
Lonely Island?
Yeah.
Well, Sandberg is working on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yep.
He's got that Chip and Dale movie coming out. I'd say probably another couple years.
Yeah. I want a classic album like the Bash Brothers was cool and all, but I'd rather have something that doesn't have like a theme to that degree.
So you're looking for the concept album. You're looking for something that's not a concept.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like I like their old stuff, but it's just like if I'm never gonna sit and listen to a full album, except the Bash Brothers one. I listen to that start to finish.
Really?
I go through phases. Like this summer, I must have listened to it.
Popstar
300
is a
times.
really good album, but that's not really a
Popstar-
concept album.
I don't know if it's a concept album. That was definitely a soundtrack.
Yeah.
What I like about that movie is it has a second life now.
Yeah. There's a big cult following right now. It's great.
So I think my favorite song from I'm So Humble.
So Adam Levine's in that too, I think.
My apple pie's the crumblest. It's like my stomach's so full from the pride I've been swallowing.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then there's two songs there's one song they get the guy from
Michael
Jack
Bolton?
Sparrow. Yeah.
Incredible Thoughts.
Incredible thoughts, incredible minds. It's so
He
ridiculous.
says the most ridiculous things in that song where it's just like, what if a garbage man was smart? Like, no one's saying they're not.
There's another one, a camel in a garden or something.
Oh, the lyrics are just ridiculous. And then at the end, it's the singing fish. That's Justin Timberlake.
Yes. Or what about they have the Mona Lisa song?
Oh, yeah. I think, was it Tabitha?
Tabitha.
I'm trying to think. It's a location that he wants to party at. Hold on.
But who wants to
probably
party at? Andy Samberg's character?
Yeah.
I forget. There's another song on there. The Osama bin Laden song.
Oh my gosh.
Is there like any controversy surrounding that song?
I don't think anyone saw that movie.
like every time I listen to it, I'm like, I feel like this could be considered offensive.
Oh, absolutely. For the time it came out in, I would say that.
After like we F bin Laden.
Ibiza, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Is it a song?
Yeah, it's a song. It's on the Popstar one.
I don't remember that one.
It's okay, Marco. You can't remember every song.
You
already know
God damn
9.
it, I will.
You already have like 10 songs saved in your head.
Well, let me think. I'm getting Rick rolled right now.
You're like an iPod Shuffle.
Speaking of Rick rolled, in the new Call of Duty, you can unlock these mixtapes in it, and you can choose a mixtape, and each mixtape has a theme, and there's 3 different songs on it. And when you get into vehicles in the game, the mixtape, you can play it, and they have Never Gonna Give You Up on one of them. So you just hear these vehicles flying past you, and you just hear, and then you just hear Never Gonna Give You Up playing the entire match, and it's so ridiculous. It's awful.
I feel like they're out of things for you guys to unlock.
They are.
And so, like, I guess we'll give $20,000 to Rick Astley so we can put his song in our video game.
Oh my god. Yeah, they have like a bunch of songs that they're I Wanna Rock. That song's on there. They have Take On Me on there. It's a bunch of like 80s themed songs because it's in the Cold War era.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's what's funny about this Wonder Woman movie. There's no 80s music in it.
It was 1984, right?
Zero 80s music. I was so confused. It was also 2.5 hours long.
They with the promotions and stuff, they nailed the 80s theme in terms of like colors and stuff. Mm-hmm. But now they just don't put 80s music in there.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird choice.
Oh, that's such a miss.
Like they got the clothes, they got the time period, and then no 80s music.
What do they do? Make their own like soundtrack or something?
Who did the soundtrack? I think it was Hans Zimmer that did the soundtrack. So it was a good soundtrack. I don't want to spoil it for you. Are you going to watch it?
I don't care if I get spoiled.
So the whole premise, it's again, issue 1, 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, I heard it ran a little too long.
I mean, except for Wolf on Wall Street, if you're over 2 hours long, maybe the Avengers, but that's just a long
What
movie.
about The Great
man.
Gatsby? What
Never
about
saw it.
Titanic? What about Lord of the Rings?
Marco, you once yelled at me for saying the word Titanic on this very podcast.
And I stand by that. So,
Lord of the Rings, I've watched each of them once in theaters.
yep,
Just too long.
they are.
Was The Great Gatsby a long movie?
I think it was. I think it took us
Tobey
about.
Maguire.
I think it took us like 10 English classes to watch it in high school.
Was it the Tobey Maguire one?
Yeah.
Why is Spider-Man acting so weird?
Where's
So-
the webs?
So,
Speaking of him, I don't think they've gotten him yet in Spider-Man 3.
no, I heard they're not going to release a trailer until he signs up.
Yeah.
So that tells me a lot of the movie's not finished yet.
Uh-huh. And it's supposed to release
Or-
next December.
Or he's a small part of the movie.
Well, I think he's going to be small in this one, bigger in the next one. Because I think they're giving him his actual Spider-Man 4.
That'd be badass. I heard they want Holland on for another 3 Spider-Men, and it's pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, they want to make a saga. And the other 2 Spider-Men are going to be a big part of it, too.
I also heard that Disney reworked the deal with Sony, so he's going to have a bigger role in the Avengers as well. So Disney
Holland
opened
is?
up some blank checks. Go ahead.
Holland is going to have a bigger role.
That's what I'm hearing.
You know what
So-
really hurts is knowing that if Tobey Maguire comes back, he will die at some point in these movies.
Not necessarily.
I think it's going to happen. Look at what they did to Logan.
Well, they made that movie specifically to kill him. So
Yeah.
again, great movie.
What
I
we
watched
get?
it once.
Are we
It's
just going to
so
get
sad.
Are we just going to get a movie called Peter or just called Parker?
Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that, but they could. You know, they're going crazy with spin-offs right now, so it's just like, you always saw him die in Spider-Man 1. Now meet Uncle Ben.
I thought you were going to go with Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin.
I am holding out that he comes back. From my childhood, best villain.
How old is he now? He's got to be like in his 60s, right?
Yeah, but you throw a green suit on him, you just really have to put his face on a body.
Yeah, that's true. What is it? Willem Dafoe? Yeah. You're going to have to do what they do to Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones 5. Yeah, he's 65. So he's still got like some time left.
Samuel L. Jackson is up there. He could still do it. So right now, the Marvel Universe and the Star Wars universe has both like spawned out. I don't want to say out of control, but it's huge.
So
Like, just what they announced last month,
Marvel has like 25 projects in the works.
both TV and movies, right?
Uh-huh. Star Wars has like a total of 13.
So, I mean, Star Wars was always more singular, anyways. It
Yeah.
used to be movies. My question is, we try to do one Star Wars every year. It backfired.
Because
You
they
have
didn't have a
one-
plan.
I feel like they had a plan.
They
And
did
it
not
just
have a
didn't
plan.
work.
Do you know because there was no plan, like Ryan Johnson started writing the script to episode 8 like a couple months before episode 7 was released? Or like I think when episode 7 was released, he started writing the script. Something ridiculous like that.
Right. Why would they let him write anything?
What do you mean, why would they let him write anything?
You heard me.
You know what? I don't want to go through this right now.
We're always teasing it one day. One day we're getting you hopped up on some juice, maybe like a cran apple, and we're just going to let you go for it.
You're going to give me an energy drink, I'm just going to go berserk.
You have enough energy drinks at your house. Your mom bought that 50-pack like 2 months ago.
24. 2, 4. 24.
We don't make jokes about shopping lists, Marco.
Yeah, apparently you can't. Because apparently some people take them too seriously.
Yeah, you hear that, Mom? I'm trashing you on the internet.
I think she's in bed right now.
Yeah.
Maybe if I scream loud enough, we can wake her up. Get her on the podcast. Get the mom cast.
Is the FedEx truck outside? Is that how you know?
I thought it was the plumber.
Hey, I don't want to pigeonhole anybody. Maybe it's a Tuesday. Maybe they're both there.
Well, now we're bringing in too many inside jokes. Nobody's going to have any idea what we're talking about.
I think they definitely get that one.
Okay.
That one's pretty easy.
That was pretty easy.
So back to my original question before you start talking about your mom. Please do. I don't think it's going to be great, but go ahead, please.
I'm going to explain it because it's going to go terribly wrong, and I don't want Ev to cut anything out.
Okay. So you asked to explain it. I say, go ahead, and then you're like, no, never mind.
Because I know I was going to mess it up badly.
So my question, is there any worry about burnout?
For Star Wars and Marvel?
I would say for those two in particular.
I'd say Marvel, yes. I think Star Wars, no. Not right now. I think Star Wars could happen later down the line. I think Marvel burnout is coming for people.
See, I just feel like all the Marvel movies are just different enough where it keeps people entertained.
Yeah.
Until they connect.
Like, it seems like all the Star Wars stuff is going to be fairly different to start off.
But how different could be a Star Wars show be? I feel like they all have basic ingredients because they're in the same universe.
Marvel's all in the same universe.
It is, but they expand it in a way where they don't intersect.
I think the problem is we haven't seen enough of what Star Wars has to offer. The galaxy is so big. There's so much that we haven't seen. We've been confined to the Skywalker saga and the Mandalorian, really.
Mm-hmm. we tried the Han Solo story.
Even then, though, we already knew the character of Han Solo, so we kind of knew what we were getting with that.
I suppose Rogue One works into the Skywalker saga as well.
Yeah, and that was literally just the first sentence of A New Hope's opening crawl.
Right. I just feel like Marvel is more diverse. So they got different directors doing every movie. They got different types, which I think is interesting. So you'll have a murder mystery, then one will be a comedy, and then one will follow.
Well, they're changing that
history.
With Star Wars too.
What did I hear? Which one's going to be a comedy?
One of them is going to be a thriller. I think Taika Waititi's movie is going to be a comedy.
That's what I heard. I can't remember which one is going to be funny.
I think it's his, because he made Thor Ragnarok, which is the best Thor movie.
Agreed.
And it's the funniest Marvel movie. We got the Rock guy.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I laugh out loud watching that one. Is there any way that, not to catch up, but what can DC do at this point besides Batman to turn this around? Because I heard DC's got almost 30 projects coming out the next couple of years.
What?
Between TV shows. They do
Well,
cartoons
they just announced Superman and Lois.
So that's going to be a CW show.
Yes.
That follows the long line. And then Supergirl, they already introduced that Superman. But again, I don't know. Do you ever watch that show in the 90s?
No, I did not.
I think it was like Lois and Clark, like a play on words.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was kind of funny. I watched it on reruns growing up. But again, that's a TV show, so that goes into their TV universe.
Yeah. Yeah, I never saw it. I'm not like, I don't know too much about the DC stuff, really.
Well, I feel like that's on them.
Yeah.
Because Superman doesn't do well in the movies the last couple of years. Batman, they keep bringing back. Wonder Woman 2 made enough money that they already greenlit Wonder Woman 3.
Yeah, that's right.
So
The same director's coming back, right? Patty Jenkins?
Yep. She already signed on. So, I mean, there's a bunch of other characters like Green Lantern. I feel like there's been enough time we can revamp Green Lantern.
I just feel like they need to start all over.
Yeah, you're not going to get a Green Lantern 2 with Ryan Reynolds.
No, but they need to like start the entire universe over.
I just feel like people don't have patience for it.
That is true.
It was such a... Everyone and their brother like knew like it was going to be a mess.
Yeah.
Going to Justice League that early.
I know. Like, let's see. Only 3 of the characters were really set up, right? Not even. Was Wonder Woman even out yet?
Wonder Woman was not out yet, but she was kind of set up in Batman v Superman.
Yeah. You didn't get the only movie that had the only person with a solo movie was Superman, right?
And even that was like loosely tied to it.
Yeah.
It's not, and that's where they introduced Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying. Start over, but at the same time, so much is invested. I feel like just center it around Wonder Woman. Try and get a couple more characters that don't suck together, and then you can bring in a new Batman.
Yeah.
Because I'm good with the Henry Cavill.
Sean.
I'm good with him as Superman.
Yeah. I think he likes the role too.
I mean, I think he's great at it. I don't blame him for the movies not doing well. He doesn't do the script writing.
No, and Superman I think is a hard character to write for.
Right, because it's the Superman complex, where it's just like, how do you have someone that's stronger than Superman?
Yeah.
When he's the strongest.
And that's kind of like the Hulk thing.
Right.
But
so, I mean, do you have any interest in a Flash movie?
No.
Same. That Flash they introduced in Justice League, just not for me.
I have zero interest in the DC universe just because of how much it's flopped.
Yeah, they've kind of let us down in the past. What about a villain movie? Do you see any Penguin?
Like, I like Joker.
Would you watch a whole movie, though?
I don't know if I would watch a whole Penguin movie. I don't need to listen to Benedict Cumberbatch narrate that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Red Hood at all?
No. I'm not familiar with too many DC villains.
Yeah, no worries. So Red Hood's in the Batman universe. And Robin dies, gets brought back to life, and he becomes the Red Hood.
Oh. And he's a villain?
More like an anti-hero. He kills people, so that's why Batman doesn't like him. And him and Batman go head-to-head without him knowing who he is.
Okay. I dig that movie, but I think you need a Batman setup with it then.
Right. You know what's doing really well? The DC app has it. I end up waiting until it comes out on DVD. Is Titans. It's the Teen Titans, but it's like a live action.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Honestly, man, it's amazing.
Really?
I would say that and the Harley Quinn cartoon they've released is the 2 best things they got going for it right now with DC. But definitely not pillars by any sense of the imagination.
Yeah. They need to make a Star Wars type show where you have like a group of characters like that.
Like Star Wars?
Like with Star Wars characters, you have like a core group of like 4 people.
I feel like Star Wars wasn't the first to do that, Marco.
No, I said they need to come out with a show like that.
You need it. Sorry, your idea is to have a show with a group of people?
With like a main like four people that like never split up. Like they're always well, I guess Bad Batch is doing that. All right, let me think. You're thinking about Han, Luke, and Leia and Chewie right now. Is that what you're thinking of?
That's what I'm thinking of, but my thing is just like shows have groups of people, Marco.
I know they have
that you attributed that to Star Wars.
But like,
is a little concerning.
I don't know like how like how okay, hold on. I'm going to think about, let's keep talking about something else. I'm going to think about what I'm trying to say before I say it again.
Marco, let me pitch you an idea real quick.
Okay.
What about a show about a group of friends?
Yes.
That's it. They're just a group of friends.
So
And we
Friends.
base the show around that.
So Friends, the show. Jennifer Aniston, David Schwimmy, or something.
I'm not familiar with that. Is that a new show? All right, man. You look a little tired. You fading out on me?
No, I'm not fading out. I actually like. I feel fine.
Sure, 'cause you
Wait,
can't think of a group
did
of
you just
friends.
let? Okay, hold on. Now, like, wait. Okay, half your body like disappeared and it was pretty funny looking. Ah, there it was. What a great background. I love how you hide your background even though it's been seen multiple times with a GoPro.
Yeah, I figured this one was a little more festive. I didn't have time before we signed
Festive?
on to get a good background.
Where the hell's the Christmas tree?
Right there.
Not even remotely close.
So before we wrap up, any New Year's resolutions coming up?
Oh man. I don't know. There's so much wrong with my life that I could fix that it's not even worth making these resolutions.
Yeah, you just won't do any of it.
Oh
Fix
man.
nothing, complain more.
Another year being alone.
Wah wah.
You
All right, buddy.
gonna make any New Year's
good?
resolutions?
No, I'm perfect the way I am.
Really? Maybe get that RKC test at some point?
I don't even think they're gonna do it.
Do a
Coming up
snatch
soon.
test without listening to Rush Hour 4 soundtrack or whatever?
Never. It's my jam.
Oh my god.
All right, man. I'm gonna call it.
You're
you have a good
good?
night. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. I think we got
Alright.
some good laughs in today.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, guys. We're gonna head out as always. Shout
Yeah,
out to
this is a
Steve
shorter
Jones.
one. I'm just saying it's a shorter one. That's all I said. Probably not important.
Would you like to say goodbye before I hang up?
Grogu's going to say goodbye. Bye from Grogu. I'm going to say goodbye. You're going to say, where's Steve or something, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Steve Jones, guys. We'll catch you next week.
Adios, amigos.